Cedric, we're just a couple of days away from the Texas-Kansas game, and Mac Brown gave us an update on the medical condition of quarterback David Ash, who's been out for, 4 games now? 3.5?
3.5 games.
He said he has still not been medically cleared to even practice, and that he obviously hasn't been ruled eligible or cleared medically to play in a game. And I don't know, there's just more and more signs. At this point, do you think he's done for the year?
Yeah, I think he's done.
Why?
I think he's done because why else do you bring in Tyrone Swoops at the end of the TCU game? What a waste.
Yeah.
If David Ash comes back, that's a waste of a red shirt.
But even if he's not done, it's like, which David Ash are you going to see?
That's exactly right. The timid David Ash is afraid to get hit. Or are you looking at a David Ash who may be okay, but he's one hit away from being right back where he was.
And one thing he said they could be cleared for practice, and the first time might be 20 minutes, might be 30 minutes, and he hadn't been cleared for practice yet. And they haven't even said whether this is a second concussion or still the effects from the first concussion. So a lot of mystery there. We talked in the live chat. We had a lot of questions about Texas running the table. What would happen to Mac? What would happen to Texas? I don't know. It's kind of, getting ahead of itself again with Texas once they get back rolling a little bit and they've won 4 in a row. Is that premature talk about running the table?
Of course it's premature. When is the last time Texas has run the table in anything? 05. So they haven't run the table in a while. I think that in 05 it was realistic at midseason to go, this is the best team in college football. That's different. We don't even know if this is the best team in the Big 12, so any talk of running the table is way premature.
Way premature. Mac talked about today that it could even be a one-loss team wins the Big 12. We're looking ahead. I don't know, that Texas A&M possibility in the Cotton Bowl, you think that's likely, logical, possible?
I'm not trying to over-dramatize this, but I'm living for that game. I want that game.
You need to get a life. Yeah.
I need that game. I think the state of Texas demands that game. Let's fill up Jerry World with a bunch of Texans, 100,000 Texans, crimson or whatever it's called, maroon, and then burnt orange on this side. We'll be in the press box. We'll be shooting videos with Dave Bear that whole week. I can't wait for that. That's what we want.
That would be one of the biggest games in the state's history without a championship being on the line, would it not?
There's going to be some bragging rights, and that's bigger than any championship.
Cotton Bowl, get it done.